A mixture of giddiness and butterflies swirled in her belly, and she smiled. But while it felt like home, she needed to remember this was only a visit. The test kitchen was a combination food prep area, photo studio, and office for the main staff of the magazine, all of whom were busy starting their day. Hope walked farther into the kitchen and past a wall of stainless steel shelves loaded with a variety of bowls, plates, pots, and glassware. One by one, the heads of the magazine staff looked up and appraised Hope. Yeah, it felt like the first day of school. "Hope's here!" After her announcement, Kylie broke away and went to one of the smaller kitchens, leaving Hope standing alone in the middle of the open space. "Thank you for the announcement, Kylie." A woman about Hope's age pushed back her chair from her desk and stood. Hope recognized her as May Henshaw, senior editor, from her photograph in the magazine, though an irritated twist to her lips replaced the broad smile she'd flashed for her readers. Hope guessed the editor didn't approve of Kylie's very informal introduction. "Good morning, May. I'm happy to meet you in person. I'm very excited to be here." Hope extended her hand to the editor. While they'd worked together previously on articles for the website, they'd never met in person. May stood a couple of inches taller than Hope, and her blonde hair was pulled back into a severe bun, and her crisp white chef's jacket was buttoned up over a pair of black pants. "Of course you are." After the firm handshake, May shifted her body so she had a full view of the test kitchen. "We've never collaborated with a food blogger before. Let me introduce you, and then you can start work. I hope you'll be able to adjust to our schedule." May led Hope over to the cluster of desks. "It's imperative we stay on schedule." "I understand. I was a magazine editor." Hope wasn't sure why she said that. May knew her credentials. "Meals in Minutes, I recall." Cute magazine." Cute magazine? Now, if that wasn't a backhanded compliment, Hope didn't know what was. Yes, Meals in Minutes focused on shortcuts in the kitchen for the harried masses, but the recipes were solid, practical, and delicious. Hope remembered she was only here for a short time, and it was best not to rock the boat. "Hope, this is Kitty Ellis. She's our test kitchen manager, and we'd be lost without her." May led Hope to a row of desks pressed up against a whitewashed exterior wall and bordered by a long section of more stainless steel shelving filled with bins of linens, utensils, and flatware. "Hi, Hope. I love your blog." Kitty extended her hand. "Why, it's nice to meet you," Hope said. "You'll work here." May pointed to the desk beside Kitty. "You'll find you're all set up for emails, and you'll also find one with all the information you need about working here. Get yourself settled, and then Kitty will get you situated in one of the kitchens so you can start working. Remember, this isn't your home kitchen. We're not here to socialize. We all have assignments and deadlines." With a firm nod, May turned and returned to her desk, clicking on her keyboard and then sipping her coffee. Kitty smiled and leaned forward. "She's really not too bad." "You sure?" Hope slipped her tote bag off her shoulder and spent the next 20 minutes reviewing her emails and confirming her new passcode for the building. Cooking Now magazine was located on the campus of Great Living Publications, just 30 minutes from Jefferson, making the commute easy, but not as easy as her current one. She went from her bedroom to her kitchen to her home office. Definitely a sweet commute. Though the opportunity to work with Cooking Now was too good to pass up, and commuting for a few days wasn't the worst thing. However, leaving her dog Bigelow home alone with the newest addition to the family, a fluffy white cat named Princess, was a little nerve-wracking. Both of them had done some damage in the house as they worked through their personal boundaries. She hoped they called a ceasefire and slept all day. "I stocked your refrigerator with all the ingredients you requested. You're all set to start whenever you'd like. In the back room across from the studio kitchen, you'll find coffee and tea." Kitty had approached Hope's desk, ready to show her to her workstation.